Okay, this is second take of my standing desk station. I'll kind of give it a tour as we go. This is my second monitor. It shows a second monitor for this computer. It also is mirroring my laptop. So I have two different computers hooked up to this monitor. As you can see, the standing portion of this one, I now have added some LED track lights in there so that it's lit. Right now, I have no lights on in the upstairs of my house except for what's in my station here. Primary monitor, I have keyboard for, this is the keyboard for my laptop and mouse for my laptop, keyboard for my primary desktop and mouse for my primary desktop, Game Boy 3DS, right there, that is my primary desktop. There's a docking station with a bad hard drive in it, and there's a webcam. Something I just got today. It's kind of cool. Let me turn it on. If you play Fallout, you know that that's a good pickup. It is a Quantum, Nuka-Cola Quantum. This is a monitor for my old gaming desktop that's now just basically a web browser. And it's mounted up on a cubicle shelf. As you can see, this setup here is the same shelf as this here. These are just cubicle shelves bought at Target. These are the Walmart cubicle shelves. It's a pair of them, one behind the other. Got cables going there. There's a couple of, one's the PS4 controller, one's the controller I use with my computer. I got a power strip there, and then we'll go around behind and show everything off there. This is a PS1, and I have a converter to hook it up to HDMI. You'll see that soon. Cable management for HDMI cables. Okay. Now it's a little darker over here. Let's see. So I'm going to turn on the light for a second here. Let's start here. Nintendo Switch. There's PS1. This is an actual one of those drawers, cubicle drawers. This is actually an empty shelf that I am storing some DVDs. It's Game of Thrones and the original Resident Evil, and it's in an oversized case, so it's kind of why it's there. PS4, and then the two Nintendo Classic systems. Right there is the PS2, and up here is the PS3. This is shelf 1, many DVDs. The next shelf is PS1 games and DS games, and then we got anime. There's some Magic tucked in there. Everything here has been watched. Let's see, then PS1 games, and then the open shelf down there because I moved those to another location. Let's see. Now the main game shelf. The top two shelves are PS3. The PS4 is starting to overflow onto a third shelf, and we got some Switch games there, and then PS2 games down there at the bottom. And as you can see, there's Doctor Strange. It's moving, about to go watch. This here on the piano, on the keyboard cover thing, these are the movies I have to watch. Stack of books there. That is a stack of books. All but three of those are fighting fantasy books. It's a series used to collect that basically is kind of like D&D, but in a little 200-page book format. Board game just got called Megaland. Looked really interesting. At least reviews showed 5-star reviews, and this one has 4.5 stars reviews. Fallout. the board game. Okay, now lights back out, because this is the cool part. If you look down below, you notice you can actually see beneath. Well, that's because I've got rope light strung up beneath the tables. So this is just one of those things that when I did it, it's like, oh my god, this is such a wonderful idea. This is something that I think a lot of people could take advantage of. But we got a little bit more to show. I'm going to show this thing really quick. This is one of the neatest things that I came across. This was a Halloween item this year. If I can get one of them to turn on. Okay, there we go. This is... See what that is? It's a little string light. So you can wrap it around your arm and do whatever with. That was kind of one of the neat things. I guess I need to turn on lights for the rest of this because it's all dark back there. Okay, back here, there's the connector for the PS2 so that it can get hooked into the Switch I have. I'll show that in just a second. I have two strip. These are just convenient because the outlets are nice and far apart from each other, so you have these odd-sized plug-ins that it gives them space. There's Amazon, you know who, because if I say it, she's going to start talking. Charging dock for PS4 controllers. And that's basically, well, one last thing. Here is my old gaming desktop. She's still, is able to do some stuff, so can't bring myself to put her to rest yet. And you can find these little... Here, watch this. Whoa, see? Isn't that just some of the coolest stuff? It was only like $3.97 for one of the coolest little light things I've ever seen. Well, thank you for taking your time to check this out. And I'll be showing off different parts of my house as I finish them. Paid off my house back in March, so this is all just kind of my thing to just do as I do. Hi, when I was making the video, I realized that I didn't talk about this little baby here. This is a 16-port HDMI switch that I have the Switch, the PS4, the PS2, the PS3, the PS1, the two classic systems all plugged into. They all run over to... back here I have a HD capture station that's hooked into my main computer through USB 3. Then that's run over to, as you can see, I have Persona 4 on the screen, and that's coming off of the PlayStation 4 right there. If I switch over to a different one, there's PlayStation 2. Final Fantasy 12 is up on there. I can switch over to another one. Here's Fallout New Vegas on the PlayStation 3. I can switch over to another one. Well, there we go. That's PlayStation 1. Nothing's in there right now, so. And the last one I can switch over to. This would be the Super Nintendo Classic. The only one that isn't showing up on here right now, because you have to wake it up to get it to show, is the NES Classic. But as I get more devices, I got like 6 hooked in, or 8-ish hooked into it right now, between 6 and 8. And as I get more devices, I'll be able to hook them right in. So like if I were to pick up an Xbox One today, I don't know why I would, but I mean, it is Black Friday and they might be on sale. I did see some things at Walmart that I didn't get last night when I was there. So this will be the actual end of the video. I'm going to splice this in with the other one I recorded. And if I do any major changes in here or finish a different part of the house, I will take and make another video documenting the neat and new stuff. Well, you all have a good day, and if you like, please subscribe.